this is really a setting where we want to have like a peaceful, tranquil atmosphere, and somewhere we can hear each other's thoughts from the inside. Sorry, this isn't that class. We are making pickles! You won't know until you try.
Listen.
Who wants some swag? My biggest fan. Best laid plans.
Until you try.
Alright, assistants. Give me some. Kaylee and Narito are going to be helping us out here, everybody. Big hands for Kaylee and Narito. They were my sous chefs and prepped all this pile of goodness that you guys are going to get to pickle. So give me enough cucumbers for one jar, please. Here you go. Fill that up. And Narito, if you'd like to grab me, please, the pickle recipe book that's right under that picture table there. All right, so a little of the formalities here. My name's Gerald. I like pickles a lot. They're probably my favorite food. They've been my favorite food since I was a kid. One day I discovered how simple they were to make, and I went, fuck shit, I'm never buying something with high fructose corn syrup again. Right? And as you see, our choice ingredients here, of course, we've got, not only is it apple cider vinegar, but it's apple cider vinegar with the mother. Now, how many of you don't know what the mother is? About half of you. Do you not love your mom? Like what? Talk to me here. Truth be told, it is an organism that is alive, living, that fills you with probiotics. If you have ACV and apple cider vinegar without the mother, just throw it at a trash can. Not even in it, because at least it will disinfect the trash can. Throw it at it as hard as you can, and then go buy some ACV that has the mother. All right, otherwise it's absolutely useless. Now, I am in the process of unveiling a few things here that you guys get to be my guinea pigs. I have some new pickle recipes. Let me just warn you now. This is not your father's pickle we're talking about here. This pickle will punch you in the face, so be ready for it. So I'm going to make a batch, and then we're all going to make a batch. But before you do that, I'm going to give you a couple highlights of what you can expect from Junior's Pickle Book. Now, why Junior's Pickle Book? Because I'm Junior, duh. And because there's no Junior's Pickles, duh. Seems like a good fit, right? This is going to be released on iBooks. You can buy it that way for $5. It's also, if you want to give me your email, I will give you a DRM-free PDF that I encourage you to give to everyone you know for the same $5. So your choice, buy one to share and propagate and get more mothers out there, or you can buy the one for your Black Mirror and look at it in between Instagrams and Facebooks and those kind of things. What you can expect in this book is some humor, some recipes, some more humor, and probably some funny things too. I like to talk about why pickles, pickle ingredient list, which we'll stop, take a tangent, and talk about now. So we've got, of course, cucumbers. I like Persian cucumbers. They have a little bit denser green, a little bit less of the seed area. They stay crisper all the way through. They fall apart a little bit less. And plus they fit in the jars very nicely. And if you're on a budget, 99-cent store usually has a pound of them for 99 cents, organic style all the time. So, Persian pickles. Red pepper. Now this is a special blend of red pepper. You can get any red peppers, but these are some Hatch chilies. If you guys know who knows what Hatch chilies are? A little something special. So I don't have a lot, but we got some Hatch chilies that got delivered to me from New Mexico. Bought from a little place that probably shouldn't have been selling the chilies that was growing in their front yard. Just exactly what we want. We want flora, right? Who here is not vaccinated? Fuck yeah, that is the best thing I've ever seen. Hands down in the back. Now, my pickles are also, in addition to the apple cider vinegar and the regular vinegar, super, super turmeric heavy, right? I kind of go for the Persian pickle, the turmeric, it's a little bit of a Mediterranean thing. Turmeric, though, is only half the power. It's semi-useless by itself, even though it has a lot of great benefits. It must be joined by its good fighting friend, black pepper. Two of them together, they're like Batman and Robin. You can decide who's the top and who's the bottom. Now, I've also got a little special blend here. This is something, if you wanted to get, I figure Playing off of Christina's class, if you want to give your pickles just a little bit of a curry twist, this is a spice blend I made up that's got ground mustard seed, ground annatto seed, ground juniper berries, and make them a little more hatch chilies. It's a little funky, so this is like if you want to really kind of reach for it, we'll have that option. Bay leaves. Now I get into all in detail why you want these things. Antioxidants, cumin, they add up, blah, blah, blah. We know they're good for us. Just reminding you. Bay leaves. Dill for flavor. That's really it. Coriander. Who knows what coriander is? Not. Right, most of us do not know what it is. There's a few that did. Coriander is dried cilantro. Takes on a little bit different body. And then this is kind of like a fallback. I like mustard seed. I got juniper berries in here. Got some dill seed. This is like a modified version of the spice. This is basically if you want to make pickles and follow a recipe online, they'll say go buy this shit, mix it with that shit, and call it a pickle. But you doctor this up, and you add that to this, and you add that to this, and you add all that to this, and that's how you get a Junior's pickle, folks. Now that's the ingredients. What else do we have to cover in this book? Well, of course we got Junior's pickle recipe, which we're going to get into in just a little bit. You've also got a little highlight on fermented pickles. If you guys want to learn how to do fermented pickles, good luck. I wish you the best. I consider them definitely a health thing, and I'll enjoy the hell out of them. But they're kind of a waste of time because I live in the desert, and if you live in hot conditions or conditions where temperatures vary, just throw fermented pickles out the window, you'll lose half your cucumbers every time. But I go over that. If you're in a stable area, if you have a cellar, you can fuck with that a little bit. I've also got a soy sesame pickle recipe, which is real similar to sunamono. If you guys know what sunamono is, it's a Japanese pickle dish. Basically subbing out rice vinegar for the apple cider vinegar. A lot of good stuff in there. I'm going to give away a secret in here. This page right here talks about something I can almost guarantee you never thought about before. After you make your pickle, throw it in the dehydrator. Right? You do that same thing with any kind of brine tomatoes and make some flavored dried tomatoes. Anything you throw in the dehydrator, why wait to fuck with it until after it's done? Imbibe it. Set that intention before you dry out all the bad shit, right? What we're doing here, folks, remember, we're not making food, we're not making tonics, we're making edible elixirs. That's what this is. Moving right along, we've got my favorite thing, which I'm just bringing to market here. You know, hold up one of those little canisters over there. I decided that some people don't like to carry glass, some people don't want to wait to pickle, but everyone wants to taste of a pickle. So in your pocket, you can have some pickle salt, and you can put it on a cucumber, on a strawberry, on a piece of watermelon, just anything you want, and it's a pickle. Just like that, folks. These will be available after the show for $10, but again, you've got a recipe right here to make it yourself, because I'd far enjoy you to make it and give it to the next person than to take mine. I touch on a little bit in here fire cider. I'm assuming you all know what fire cider is, but if you don't, this book is worth this because it will save you in doctor's bills, just that page alone. One of my favorite things in here is the chapter called, did someone say cocktail? You've all heard of picklebacks, right? How about the pickle-tini? Why are we going to leave that out? How about a pickle-rita, right? Margarita, but with some pickle brine, savory, tequila, right? All those recipes are here. And again, I referenced a few times that when you take your bottom shelf shit out your refrigerator, don't throw it in the trash can. Use it as a disinfectant, okay? All that lower shelf alcohol, use it to clean your toilets. Don't drink it, don't make a cocktail with it. There's also a closing page and some references and some yada yada yada. So you can take a look at that. If you'd like to buy that, cool. If not, cool. Now we're gonna get into making some pickles. First one we're gonna do. Who wants to make some pickles? So this one we're gonna make the traditional Junior's pickle recipe, which I developed working with Sherry Ray. Anybody know Sherry Ray of Love Cafe? A couple of us, like she's kind of a rock star in your face. She's gonna force you to eat healthy, really help turn my life around and get me to be conscious of eating, because that's really what this is. It's about consciousness in cooking. You can be unconscious and order Big Macs, but hopefully none of you have done that anytime recently. If you have, no judgment zone, it's cool. All right, so ladies, if you'd like to please get me, I need 1/3 cup of apple cider vinegar in here, 1/3 cup of white vinegar, 2/3 cup of water. Now that's approximately because I've got the cucumbers in here, so do about, I need 1 part apple cider vinegar, 1 part regular vinegar, 2 parts distilled water. Why distilled water? To just get every little bit of shit out there as we're putting our own minerals in it, okay? Yeah, shake up the mother. You want to activate that shit. You know, you want her out of bed. You want her running around the house a little bit. You want the curlers out of her hair, right? You want all that to make it into your pickles. Real quick, one thing I forgot to touch base on is the most important ingredient for me, salt. Now, some people will tell you that salt gives you high blood pressure. To that I say, how do you think I maintain it? You know, your central nervous system runs on sodium, right? You've been lied to. Iodized salt is poison because it's been stripped of the minerals and filled with iodine, and you'll get iodine overdoses. So yes, don't eat iodized salt. Pink salt, rich in mineral content. Utah is one of the best places to get it right now. Himalaya, everyone likes pink Himalaya salt, but they cut their salt with nickel-coated blades, give it a little bit of radioactivity every single time. So ignore pink Himalayan salt, and we want Utah salt, and particularly, in case of Junior's Pickles and the Learning Kitchen, our proud sponsor, Real Salt. Big hand for Real Salt. That's the real salt. And you gotta have the real salt because we are the real deal here, right? It's kind of a big deal to use the right thing. I mean, I don't want to go making a big deal out of it, but it's really important to the whole process. Enough of the puns. How are we doing on the vinegar brine there before I start to prepare my goodness? Now I know personally, I like to layer the essence of spices from the most I'm going to use to the least. Turmeric starts on top. Salt really doesn't count. It's kind of in a category all its own, right? The salt, then there's spices. So one more time, what I'm going to use in this blend: pink salt, turmeric, black pepper, hatch chilies, bay leaf, dill, coriander, and a blend that contains hand-picked juniper seeds, mustard seeds, annatto seeds, chili, dill seeds, and a partridge in a pear tree. This is a quarter cup. That is a third cup. I'm going to use less than I should. I eyeball everything, so kind of ignore my measurements, do what it takes. This is a tried and true recipe, but cater to your own blend. We got a little bit of salt in there. Turmeric. I don't recommend doing it like that at home. Black pepper. This one's going to be a little peppery because I want to complement the attached chilies. Yes, I washed my hands, I promise. One bay leaf. Tuck it in the side. Thank you for my wooden spoon. I hate using plastic cutlery. I try to use wood or bamboo at all costs. A little bit of coriander. A little bit of dill. And a couple seeds. That is literally all it takes to make yourself a jar of pickles that exceeds anything you'll ever buy in a store. That right there, sliced thin enough, is a pickle right now, but by Sunday, that'll be medicine. Or, as I said earlier, an edible elixir. Alright, edible elixirs. Now comes the fun part. We got all the boring stuff out of the way. Got all that stuff going. Kayla, you want to take the jars? We're going to be orderly and organized about this, and you're going to fill up your cucumbers over there, your jars of cucumbers. You're going to come see me, and we're going to make your spice happen just right. And then you're going to load up with vinegar, and you're going to shake that until we're done with our performance. Of course, this will be a dancing activity since you're on your feet. Yeah, buddy, you ready to do it? Alright, so how salty do you like this shit? Alright, here we go. Boom! And you can go however the boom you want. On those two things, you know, you got one of those. Yeah, be careful with them because they're going to go around like a
Landed on a sandy beach, camping for weeks. Scripted chant to leaves and left the leaves to give the breeze a chance to breathe. Spread the champion speech across the seas. And so I see, no paper, so this is a free style and show you how we be. On the alien beings, galactic universe, you verse, my verse is not gonna happen, it's not rehearsed. What's worse, is it a written or a free? Giving the end of the beat until I see myself across the seas and oceans. See it's ill spoken, floating across your notions. Open up the floodgates. Water siren, hiring, don't hate. Hiring applications, rapping to the nations, rapping to your face off in cases, man.
Important thing, folks, when you get up here and you're trying to figure out, like, what kind of pickle do I want? How do I want to taste? Smell the spices. Try to decide, do you want a lot more of that smell, or do you not like that? You know? Figure it out. Yeah. There you go. You can do all the things. All the things! Who here does all the things? Yeah, and then once you're done, here's a good note, guys. Like, once you get to the end, shake up your pickle real quick and then sip the brine and see, close, too far, too salty, something else I might want to do. Like, I met Jules at Lucidity recently doing some permaculture stuff. We are fellow permaculturists. One more. Thank you. Part of why I make my brine so strong with the ACV and the way that we do it is you can use this brine a couple times. If you don't shrink it, you can throw another batch or two of cucumbers in there and get more pickles out of each batch of brine. My brines normally don't last as long as the pickles. Not ready, but I think that pickles are punching in the face.
Oh my god. It's gonna be oh my god.
They got, I can cut up. Don't worry, that's okay. Now it's a party. I love that we're everywhere. How do you guys like my kitchen up here? Big hand to Christina for putting the Learning Kitchen together, everybody. Christina, we love you. Thank you so much. That is black pepper. I match 1-to-1 however much coriander, or how much turmeric you put in. You should. But if you don't like it, then no, it's more like a Mediterranean. Give it a smell. It's really, really interesting, one of a kind. Yep. Excellent, excellent. Oh, so that's a flint. I'm gonna run out of spices like that.
Oh my god. It's gonna be
That's right, whatever feels right. Yeah. Hey, Rye.
it's gonna be
Alright, anybody else need to be assaulted?
Oh my god.
Thank you. Now again, some of y'all might find these too salty, and I'd like you to come back and tell me if you thought it was too salty, in which case I will donate to a salt juice office. This is real salt from Utah. And that's the brand called Real Salt. And that's why I did this. Yeah. It's also been on the shelf from Persian. I use this shit a lot. Thank you. So by the way, folks, if you want to put a sticker on your jar, we got stickers too. You can grab a sticker and stick them on your jar. It's got my face on it. There they are here. They'll be there at the end. Turmeric, turmeric, turmeric. You got some? Great, thank you. All right, we're getting down the wire. I think we're gonna get this, folks. I think we got this. If you guys have extra stickers too, stick one on something else, please. The more my face is on stuff, the better it is for marketing. Pickle Tang, that's me. I'll take it. Cheers, brother. I've got turmeric. Please.
So many!
Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's not a thing. Too much pepper. Here's the thing, you can always balance out spices. If you feel that this is too much one direction, add in more vinegar. Pour out a little bit of brine. Mix it up. Like, nothing's set in stone, right? You can always, flavors are malleable. You can retract, subtract, add. You can always change it up a little bit. Who else needs some turmeric? I'm gonna go through and do a little turmeric party here. Turmeric in the house. Boom. 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 Up close and personal. You already got some. Boom. Boom. That's right. Turmeric for health. I don't get turmeric. You again with Thank you. You're quite welcome. Oh, we're almost where we at.
How good is that? It's so good. I had that earlier. No, I had it earlier. Yeah, it's so good.
We got a little tiny bit of turmeric left if anyone wants the turmeric up. We made it through with just enough. So the very most important things for these pickles, salt, turmeric, and apple cider vinegar, right? Everything else is just flair. You know, it's like your hat thingies or your ear thingies or tie thingies. Like, they're not really important. They don't matter. But then you also realize nothing is important. Except for pickles. Still got stickers for your pickle jars. I bet you didn't think it was a pickle party in the Learning Kitchen, did y'all? Or was ever Mr. Pickle Rick? Where the hell's Pickle Rick at when you need that motherfucker? Right? It ain't your dad's deal we're talking about here. Junior's Pickles, they're kind of a big deal.
Hey, LIB friends and fam. I'm Gerald, Master Pickler, and I hope to see you this year at the Learning Kitchen at Lightning in a Bottle, where I'm going to be showing you once again how to make healthy pickles. Now you might want to know, what is a healthy pickle exactly? Well, it starts with the salt. You can't use that iodized crap. This is pink salt from the Himalayas, some of the most mineral-rich salt on the planet. Fresh juniper berries, can't ever go wrong with that kind of a thing. Apple cider vinegar with the mother. You can't get that other shit that's like the fake apple cider vinegar. It's got to have the probiotics if it's going to do any good for you.
Yeah, and you gotta have the glitter.
Puppet G, everybody. This is my guru, Puppet G. Thanks for coming, Puppet G.
Yes, you're welcome.
Did we have a session today?
No, we didn't have a session, but I just felt like I needed to remind you to don't forget to put the glitter.
I told you last time I don't put glitter in my pickles.
All right, well, what about love? Gotta have love. Gotta have a whole lot of love.
Love is not an FDA-approved food item. I did use a lot of love when I was picking these cucumbers, though.
All right, well, don't forget patience. You gotta have patience inside a pickle.
To have patience to deal with you, Puppet G.
What? All right, take a breath. Take a breath.
Any other words of wisdom for me here, Chief?
Yeah. Lighten up, pal. What, did you break up on the wrong side of the pickle?
I'll lighten up. I'm lightning in a bottle this year. See you guys there.
Oh, that's a good one.
I know. I
think it went right over their heads. Yeah, right over there, inside that cobweb. When was the last time you dusted? Holy Jesus. I mean...
Puppet G, folks. Thanks for coming out.
I didn't mean to say Jesus. I meant to say holy fuck.
That's better. I appreciate that.
Don't you think? Oh, God. My cloud is running out of O2.
Puppet G, folks.